How do you practice self-control and abstinence practically, especially if you're attracted to who you're dating? So the answer that I'm giving to you is as practical as it's going to get. To be able to practice self-control is...
This is an Iwegbus production.
Period. If you are a believer and you are wanting to know how to wait, first and foremost, I think that dating has to be piggybacking off what you said, like literally interviewing. And not in a weird way, like, hey, what you want to do in 2000 and how do you feel about kids? Like, not like that, but like
corny.
And also having those standards. I feel like I'm talking to women, so that's just what I'm about to do. If you have standards, and you working your butt off to be who God has called you to be, you're being a woman of God, you have to set the standard. And that's why even more you gotta not have sex. One, because a lot of times immediately when we begin to get intimate, those standards, each time they lower more and more and more and more. There is no point for us being in the house. There is no point for me coming to your crib. First of all, women a lot of times don't even make the men take them out. Just a bunch of in-house dating. No, pick me up at 7:00. Tell me is it a tennis shoes date or is it a heel date? Is it a rock climbing date or are we going to a fancy restaurant? Set the standards, right? And the reason I feel like that we got to do that is we can get a lot of dogs out the way. Oh, you don't want to wait, move next. Oh, you ain't persistent, move next. Oh, you're not diligent, move next. Oh, you don't respect. You can go through, but a lot of times we waste years because we don't have standards. That ain't their fault that they had sex with you. You kept going over his house. You kept letting him come over. So having those standards as the woman of God to know this is a interviewing process. What are my non-negotiables? What do I need to see in the man of God that can marry me and can lead my family? But then you need self-control, sis. There's a lot of freaky girls in the street. So you need the self-control to be like, no, I'm not. What we chilling in the house for, okay? That's my biggest thing. Don't be in the house. I don't care. Somebody might have said that they did it and they was in each other's homes, late nights, cuddled up. We say do not do it. If you had it before, you know what it feel like. You remember that. You still get horny. You still know what the feeling of lust is. Why? I'm trying to get married. I'm not just trying to get a quickie. Like, I'm trying to be someone's wife. So let me just not, you know what? I'm not even going to your home. Yeah. Have a nice night, Charlie. How do you practice self-control and abstinence practically, especially if you're attracted to who you're dating? Thank you for bringing the attracted part, because like you're going to be turned on, right? So here recently, I have been praying for the Lord to overall just make me like him. So I've been praying for more patience. I've been praying for mercy for people and empathy towards people, my husband, my daughters, just people, humans, his children. And just asking God, like, help me to be a kind person. Help me to care about other people. Help me to have unselfish concern for your sons and your daughters. Actually, I legit just prayed this Wednesday night. Today's Thursday, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so yesterday. And today, y'all, I was about to sit down to edit Pillow Talking, our last episode. Mm-hmm. And I'm going in the computer and I'm like, I think this man deleted my edited version, which I took hours to edit. I did. Y'all, if you don't know YouTube, it takes a minute to edit, to get the audio together, to get the music lined up. If you've seen our reels, y'all know like that stuff takes time, like literally hours for me to do specifically. And so I'm sitting there and I kind of just sit back and my irritation is building. So I text him and I think I was like, babe, did you delete episode 22? And he was like, yeah, I think I did. And so he comes in the room and he's like, babe, I'm so sorry. Like I could tell felt so bad. And my irritation starts rising. Like I'm irritated because I'm like, I'm homeschooling. I got a bunch of stuff I got to do. I time block my day. And here I am just supposed to do this little editing. Now I got to I have to redo the edit all over again. Yeah. And so we're talking back and forth. Literally, as my irritation started to rise, I started feeling hypocritical immediately. Not because I was irritated, but because I just asked God to help me to have patience, to help me to have mercy, to be empathetic, to have unselfish love towards others. And I started laughing because I was like, look at the enemy about to pervert an opportunity to exercise something I've prayed for. The point that I am making is, so I left, went to the park. I went and got on the swing with my kids, just let my hair down. I'm like, breathe. Let me get into reality. The world is not ending. It is okay. I forgive you. This is my opportunity to exercise mercy. So the answer that I'm giving to you is as practical as it's going to get. To be able to practice self-control is when temptation arises, that is your opportunity. When you want to masturbate, when you want to watch porn, you literally have to slow, and God will do this for you too, by the way. You literally have to slow down and be like, wait a minute, this is not temptation. This is a test and an opportunity for me to be more fill in the blank. I've been praying to be more self-controlled. I've been praying to have a peace and patience. Here I am running into my coworker who's pissing me off and cussing me out. Oh, I did pray for self-control. Oh, I did pray to be the light. Oh, I did. So practically in moments where you start to feel a little spicy, you want to grab the toy or you want to, okay, this is a moment, and set up your perimeters. Like for me, I had to leave the house because if I sat at that desk where I was editing, I would have got more frustrated. Let me leave. Let me go to, I'm a real nature girl. And so a lot of times, even when it comes to storms as Christians, I'm going off topic. I'm about to wrap it up. Look, a lot of times just as believers in general, we be so anxious and frantic. And it's like, sis, this is your opportunity to exercise, walk it out, learn how to move in the midst of anger, learn how to control your words in the midst of arguments. Like anytime we get in an argument, I'm not perfect at it, but it's definitely like, you're probably better at it than I am. Like, wait a minute, the devil, hold on, slow it down. This is an opportunity to practice self-control with our words. So just use the opportunities that could be temptation as opportunities to be the woman of God you pray to be.
Hey, thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you could do us a huge favor, please hit that like button and please subscribe.
Yes, and please do not forget to hit that notification bell. We need y'all to be locked in every single time we drop this fire content. Yes. Also, we need y'all to follow us on all social media platforms at the Iwegbus. And look, we will see y'all on the next video.